My name's Khalil. I run Paragon events. Been doing a lot with Grand Blue over the past, going on a year now, right? Hard to believe that we're going on a year of this game. And so one of the things that I always made it a point to do was watch, there's this series of European exhibitions called Hard Edge Weeklies. It happens every Monday. And they match make 20 different players per week, and they do 10 exhibition sets, all first to 5 per week. And I thought it was really cool because like people don't get a ton of opportunity to play in long sets, like in a formal environment like that. And so I decided to kind of adapt that for NA, because NA has plenty of players, but people are just not taking any type of initiative. So I was like, fuck it, I'll do it myself. And so this is going to be a show match to kind of like bring attention to the new series, which will start next week. It will be open signups. Anyone in NA can sign up and participate. I will have a rule that you can't play 2 weeks in a row, just so we can swap up the players and get a variety of faces. And there's no rank requirement or anything like that. I actually go through and match make, try to make the matchups as close as possible, if at all possible. And so if you are interested in participating in the series, you can type !exhibition or click the link that's pinned in chat, and sign up for the first installment, which will be next week. I'm planning on closing signups probably like on Thursday. Thursday or Friday. I don't know. But Thursday I think makes more sense. I just need time to like match people up, and there's gonna be an image and all that stuff. So signups will probably be open from Saturday to Thursday each week. And then we'll just, keep this series going so long as there's interest. Based on the tweet that I put out, a lot of people responded, so I hope that means a lot of people will sign up. Sometimes fighting game players aren't like that though, so we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, I have my friend Pineapples here. We're gonna be just hanging out, talking about the show match that we have between BEPaw and Kiri, and just kind of hanging out. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and hopefully this series blows up. We'll see what happens.
She's in this weird spot where the like intermediate level of the game absolutely adores Vira. They are everywhere. But once you get like to the upper echelons, the top players, she really falls off in popularity. I think primarily because a lot of players are like, oh, I want to run this game plan, but Vira is not quite the vehicle to do it. Let me go to Beatrix or something like that.
Yeah, Vira's so interesting because like this is obviously the character that I started this game with, and like if you look at the stats and you look at the analytics, she's actually like really common. Like people play her a lot, like online, like unranked.
People love Vira.
Yeah, like people really like the character, but like in terms of like high level competition, like she's like nowhere to be found. Like no one's really picking this character in like the tournament scene. So it's like, yeah, it's a very awkward spot to be in.
I do definitely love seeing it. And she has some very solid tools like that ultimate Darkane that Kiri is just showing us there. The spacing traps with it can be devastating, especially in the corner when you get a full confirm.
True. Absolutely true. Yeah, I playing this matchup is like, of course, it's like one of those, like it's the pure zoner versus like the rushdown character. And so like once you knock Ferry down, you absolutely maul. But Vira does have some issues like getting in. She doesn't have a traditional fireball. Like you can kind of like try to finesse with like Lumi, but like now that I actually think the matchup's probably a little bit worse for her this patch than it was last patch. Because last patch, anytime you got 50 meter, you could just press 2-1-4-U and you were safe, even if it was blocked. Now, if you press that, like, it's punishable. Like, it's just straight up punishable on block. So, you don't just have that, oh, I'm just going to say fuck it. Like, just go in at any time. But obviously, she has great buttons and everything, so she can kind of make it work. But BEPaw mixing right now.
It's definitely a game of getting closer than that like 2/3 screen space.
Yeah.
She has competent buttons in like the mid range, like far M, 2M, etc.
Miss it.
And obviously when you're up close like this, BEPaw is trying to guard Ketsu you off because that's not.
Yeah, we're not trying to deal with that. We're not trying to deal with any of that. Oof, bro.
All right.
It just looks so weird, right? Like
BEPaw, I think, is the best user of Ferry's dive kicks out of the active Ferries.
Okay.
That's my opinion. I think PPMan and Iago, obviously extraordinarily strong Ferries in their own right, but the dive kicks coming out of BEPaw are absolutely on a different level.
True. I mean, BEPaw. I mean, I think everyone kind of knows that BEPaw kind of has that next level of space control, like a true zoner player through and through. And it does take a certain mindset. This shit is not easy in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Like this is not a game that is necessarily friendly to playing the slow, methodical. I'm gonna chip you down into your dead play style. It is difficult to do, and we've seen so many players get frustrated because of that as well. Like I talked about before, like BEPaw going through a few different characters. Last night, Prada spoke on like how difficult it feels and how frustrated she was with like being forced to play in a certain way. And so like the people that are able to make it work, like it is definitely impressive in this game because it does not help you. The game does not help you do so.
No, not at all. Thankfully for BEPaw, once he has gotten a solid hit, he's able to reel back in with the whip strike. You can set up that mixed game that Ferry has going for it. And we've seen Kiri has been on the back foot eating 50-50s for the past like 30 seconds. Yeah,
exactly. Oh, okay, we have install active. Yeah, it's like none of that Lumi nonsense. Oh, nice. So that move was one of the there were two main changes that in my opinion made Vira's matchup against zoners worse this patch. One was the 2-1-4U, of course, being punishable on block, so you actually have to think before using it, which is good, but definitely makes matchups a little harder. The other thing is, you Wisp is not full screen tracking anymore. So like in this matchup before, when Ferry would like press a button from full screen and it didn't quite reach you, you could press 2-2U just to force her on block stun and sometimes even get a punish. Now, since it doesn't go full screen, it's like, you can't really use it to like close the gap. You have already have to be in that mid range before you use it, so it makes it a little harder. But again, once you're in this situation, it's like, oh, I'm installed, and you're in a block string. You're just gonna have to hold whatever Vira does, bro. It is brutal.
It certainly is. Fortunately for BEPaw, it's at that situation where Kiri, no health, wasn't on Magic Pixel, the threat of chip out was there. So even if you are, as install Vira, you're in Ferry's face, BEPaw's kind of chill a little bit. Because all he knows that all he needs is one Brave counter into GG setup and it's nearly checkmate.
True. You know, I haven't seen, one thing that BEPaw doesn't really do that some of the other Ferries, because like Ferry, despite how lowly people regard her, the Ferry players have been performing extremely well, especially in the online tournament scene in NA lately. So, you know, Iago, PPMan, PPMan won a Paragon line. The only Ferry to win a Paragon line, right? That's already impressive in and of itself. So, like, there is definitely like some big stylistic differences and what each is doing. Like the thing that sticks out to me about Iago and PPMan is they both like throwing out the ball super just in neutral sometimes. Don't really see that much from BEPaw. Now I don't know if that's because he prefers to tap the meter to have that for reversal just in case you need it. Seeing a decent amount of alt GG come out from BEPaw, but haven't seen the ball setups, which they can be kind of grimy sometimes.
I also remember there was a period of time in BEPaw's kind of feeling out of the Rising version of this character where he was using the install a whole hell of a lot.
Oh, right.
I don't know how much he does it anymore, but he was kind of mixing people up with the cancel opportunities that Ferry gets from that.
Full charge. UGG cash out? I've never seen this out before.
That's kind of sick.
Get a knockdown too. And that actually did way less damage than it looked like it should have, but I think in some ways, like, my brain is still like, you remember how much damage just like doing U skill and a U skill did last patch, like before they changed some damage. It's like, oh god, if you're spending 2 U skills in a combo, you're just fucking dead. You're just like
it's so bizarre to me, right? Because that one, I agree. It looked like it did way less damage than it should have. In the previous round, we saw BEPaw do a throw combo that comboed for like 60%. So like, what's going on here?
Nice. I'm liking the back and forth between these two. I don't know if these two have ever played each other like in formality like this. Maybe they've probably like, you know, ran casual sets in Discord or something, but I think that's the kind of one of the values of this series is going to be like, there's going to be people that have played each other like here and there, whatever, run into them on ranked, you know, it's a fucking 2 out of 3. There might be lag involved, like who knows what happens in those environments, but definitely tests your mental fortitude and your adaptation as a player, like having to win 7 games against someone.
Certainly. Kiri, I think opting to hold down back a little bit more than she was earlier on in the set. Like, all right, listen, I know GG is on top of me. I know you're sitting there flicking me from half screen, but the chip damage, it's not all that. I know that when I get in, you're gonna have to make a executive decision to get me out of your face.
Yeah. So Kiri actually showing off one of the things I really like about this version Vira is that L Wisp is like way better than it used to be. And so like in these corner setups, when you get a knockdown, you can actually just do L Wisp and not have to spend the cooldown. And so you can just run that set play like over and over and over again and just force the response, which is something that we didn't really have before because it would go off screen.
Yeah. The age version was kind of necessary in a lot of those situations, and then, you know, you spent it, you only get 1.
Exactly. It's like, even if you get the hit, it's like, okay, well now my Oki's worse. The situation after.
It's tried to bust on in there.
Oh,
he was spacing. Man, and usage of 214U as a defensive tool is something that I remember highlighting Paragon line last week with PP Man, and BEPaw showing it off here as well. It is so good at just being a stop sign. If you think they're gonna run at you with a dashing normal 6XL, 6XM, whatever, 214U covers you so damn well. It even can anti-air jump in sometimes on its own.
Yeah, and it's also super nice because after it pulls you in, it like pushes you back pretty far on block, even if they should block it. So it's like, it's a nice deterrent, and also a like, just trying to build that area of denial. Like, don't step past this point, or else you have to deal with this nonsense.
Yeah, like best case scenario, you get a hit off of it. Worst case, you're back in the Ferry zone. So like, why not? You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, there we go. Look at that, bro.
Just like that.
Just like that. Doesn't even look right. Like, how far you go back. Oh, we're not going for the mix-up. Okay. This is actually a dangerous situation. If you get hit confirmed into XXBA, you are dead here. BEPaw has to be careful. Okay, take another throw. You don't have 50 yet. Oh, here he gets it. Just a little hezzy. On the button, we're tied up at 2-2.
It looks so controlled for BEPaw. We were talking about how BEPaw is commanding the space in front of him, not letting Kiri get an inch for so damn long. And then she just gets 1 hit into the corner. BEPaw didn't want to take a risk, so he gets thrown a couple times, chipped down a little bit more, and it's looking dangerous.
Yeah, no, okay, just to point out, Quinsomniac, yes. Paid actor is the name that I asked Kiri before we started, what name did you want on the stream overlay? And they responded paid actor. They also entered Paragon last night under paid actor, so yeah, no, it's, you know, who am I to tell them otherwise? You know?
Yeah, I guess she's paid actor now.
You can be whoever you want to be, chatters.
That setup from BEPaw was disgusting. Run up meaty raging strike with the security of HGG underneath.
You can sign up under Khalil Jr. I don't think you want to be a junior of me, brother. I don't think you want to do that. If you sign up for Paragon Line under Khalil Jr., just know you're never getting on stream. Ever. You're
talking to the guy who organizes the stream matches, the deciding factor. He's not putting
even if you make top 8, you won't. I'm not worried about that.
It's crazy.
Believe in victory.
I'm trying to think of who regularly makes top 8 in Paragon Line who would do that as a bit.
Listen, you try to be funny, I'm trying to be funny back, bro. Oh, we got the corner of doom here from Ferry. GG in front. Ferry underneath the timer. What are you gonna do? Get hit, it looks like.
Yeah, you're gonna hold down back for your life, but when BEPaw pulled up, cracking under the pressure a little bit.
Oh, okay. Man, I'm not gonna lie. One thing, cause I'm in the process of like learning Belial now, and one thing that is like really awkward is that when you play Vira, her fastest DP is actually MDP. So like that's the one you use outside of you. You like rarely press HDP unless it's like in a combo because like the one that there's no reason to put yourself into a cooldown. But going to other characters where you like have to press HDP and press UDP, it's like damn. This I wish I had the fast one from before, bro.
I mean, like, especially on Belial, right? If you have the muscle memory to press MDP, that's the that's the one.
You just die.
Like,
you just die.
I mean, like other characters, like if you were playing any of the other Shotos, Gran, Catalina, whatever, you press MDP, you're fine. It's not quite as fast, but it still does the same job. Belial, it's a whole ass different move.
It's like, this is not a DP at all, actually. Oh, nice setup. We get the spot dodge through, and we have GG on top. Man, BEPaw cooking right now.
That's something that I haven't really seen out of Ferry.
Y'all wonder where I've been. Oops, I have to fix.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotta put it back.
Software messed up a little bit, but we're good.
There we go. As I was saying, we were talking about earlier how much of a risk it can be at the closing moments of games to go for spot dodge on Brave counter as a read. Ferry having the ability to put GG under you, go for a spot dodge, and then still have GG there to ensure your safety afterwards is hugely valuable to that corner offense.
Yeah, and to speak on that same topic, like Vira also has that, like putting Wisp on top of you, spot dodging, and then Lumi takes care of the rest if you happen to spot dodge with the active frame. So like both of these characters kind of have that dynamic. Now Ferry's better at it for sure because GG is just way more active.
Yeah.
But both can kind of play that mind game of like, do you really want to spot dodge here? Are you sure? Are you absolutely positive? Okay, that is.
Are you willing to bet your life on that?
Yeah, exactly. It's like Ferry safe jumps look so weird to you. It do be like that. It do be like that.
Ferry's only what? No. I'm not here for BEPaw disrespect in the chat. BEPaw is nasty with it.
They're saying there's no way Ferry could possibly win, right? They have to be paid off. That being said, like I said, if you've been paying attention to NA tournaments lately, Ferry has been very relevant.
Yeah, this most recent WASD, I believe, 2 Ferries in top 8. It's kind of, the Ferry stocks are, I feel like paradoxically both the
that
highest
sucks.
and lowest they've been. Everyone's like, man, Ferry's terrible, but she's getting
Oh my
maybe
God,
the
life-
best turn results.
Oh, you got hit by the forbidden starter pineapples.
Yeah, counter hit 2-1 for you. Hey, at least it's not the nuke that it was last patch, but she does get that
It
full
still
confirm
hurts so
without
much.
install.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We're at the 500 threshold for paid actor. Won't take any more chip from BC, but there are no brave counters left anyway. BEPaw puts another one on the board. And it doesn't look like we're gonna see a character swap from paid actor. It looks like we're gonna be sticking with Vira the entire time.
Yeah, she's committing to it. Alright, good showing. That is such an awkward situation. I think after the heavy version of Scarlet Oath, you're minus like 1, I think, in
On
their
H
face.
Scarlet?
Yeah.
Yeah, -1. Yeah.
You're minus 1 in their face.
Yes.
Like both players afterwards are like, what do I do?
Yeah. It's actually it's pretty scary to RPS with Vira after it too, especially if your character has slower buttons. Like, it can essentially just be a plus situation for her in certain matchups.
Again, that throw combo that we saw earlier, obliterating paid actor's health bar.
Yeah, it is not easy out here.
Battle 2. Engage.
These Ferry players these days might make us have to reconsider what we think about Ferry on the tier list. You know, maybe that one-sided dominance comment had some merit to it. I don't know.
Perhaps. You know, some people would use the word gap is how people use it. I think. But turns out at the end of the day, fighting games are played by humans that can be good at the game no matter what character they pick.
Who would have thought?
Go figure.
Okay. And paid actor
like this.
looking pretty good with it on the jump ins. I totally agree with the decision to remove the rest of BEPaw's bravery points as well.
Yeah, this is
You don't
actually
get the
scary.
install,
Does have
but
50, but oh, actually gets hit by it. I thought we were gonna bait because it was the only defensive mechanic left.
Believe in victory.
Unfortunate.
I think she might have mistimed what she was going for a little bit, assuming that the 6XL into GG would have been airtight, but a little bit early on the 6XL to allow for a gap there, I think.
Oh, yeah, we're getting overheaded, put back into the corner. Now this is less damage thanks to the changes, but you know, when you have to play the same situation over and over and over again, a lot of people get very frustrated regardless of whether it's doing a lot of damage or not.
One of those situations where your eyes just kind of glaze over, you're like, yep, I've been here before.
Yep.
I guess we're doing this again.
Yep. Can't jump in that situation with a perfect BEPaw on set point here.
Battle 2.
He is playing in an absolutely commanding fashion.
Oh, nice. Plus, oh, the press from BEPaw. Dangerous behavior, but you're up 6-2, so like you're obviously confident.
Oh yeah. BEPaw, there's no way he doesn't feel like I'm in the driver's seat at this point.
Oh, almost got caught at the end of that, but it's not gonna matter. Gets the round. All right. Absolutely must-win round for paid actor here. She has to pull it together.
That spacing is so difficult to contest against Vira, especially
True.
for a character with kind of slow buttons like Ferry. You can challenge if you want to, but far M is always a threat.
Yeah, far M is just.
You, Darkane, will erase your health bar if you happen to overextend a little bit. It's scary to challenge.
Yeah, Vira with in that particular spacing, there's a few like Omega level threats. Far M, as we talked about, you Darkane. Sweep is like insanely strong on this character. Oh my god, that's a punish. Oh, but didn't H, only did M version. That was a mistake.
She didn't quite get it, and now you're in the mix. The install
No,
for BEPaw!
the DP. See, I get it. I get it. You're like, the mix-up is imminent. I don't want to. Geez, BEPaw looking very strong, taking the show match here. 7-2. Wow. Wow, that is not how I expected that to end up with how it started, right? It was very close at the start.
It's against Tab, right?
Yeah, Tab was on Bellagio.
What? Okay. You know what? I actually no. I shouldn't be surprised because we did see prior to Lucilius's current state, Tab did have the Siegfried, so he's always been like Lucilius plus whoever is insane at the moment. I understand that. Also, who?
Oh my god.
Neither of these players are playing the character that I would expect from them.
True.
What is going on? Like Xerche, I know as a Ferry player. Dragalia, obviously an incredibly strong Narmaya player who's been getting results at pretty much every tournament they enter as of lately.
Truing.
Okay. Yep. SSBA. Take away a
That
couple
hurts.
BP. Yeah.
You lose corner on this, all right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you do.
Well, you do, huh? That shows what I know, I guess.
Oh,
no.
misflip. Oh no. the identifying you are not a Narmaya main.
You hate to see that kind of thing happen. That's one of those instances where I feel like Xerche is sitting there thinking to themselves, man, I should have used the simple input. You miss that quarter circle and you just feel so sad. Oh. Chop him up a little bit. Go for empty low, I like it. Dragalia. All he needs is one solid hit in SSBA and we're neck and neck.
Oh my god, the double. Okay.
Xerche playing so
Xerche's
patient.
down backing, bro. It's like I don't want to press anything and die. Okay. Oh no. That's the classic. You're trying to be patient. You're trying to be patient. You're trying to be patient. It's choose DP at the wrong time.
Him and Joseph, my bad. You know, I think the results of the following interaction are enough recognition of what you did.
True.
Let me set up like
So
we were talking
what
about earlier.
What I'm
cool
really
now.
looking forward to with this particular series is there's like not, I wouldn't say factions, but like there are certain players that can only attend like certain weeklies throughout the course of a week, obviously, because everyone has different availabilities. And so like having an event, having a series on a weekend that will let us like see some matchups that you would think like, oh, you know, they both play online tournaments a lot, so they run into each other, but they might not enter the same event, so they might actually have just never gotten the opportunity to run it in that capacity.
I think the primary player that I think of for that is Tenured Mule. 'Cause I don't know what it is, if it's his work schedule or his Roblox schedule or whatever, but I only ever see him playing Clover Clash on Mondays. And nearly
Yeah, I don't know
nothing else.
what's up with that guy. Tenured, whenever he gets into these Discord calls, bro, he's so funny, bro. I don't even think he means to be that funny, but he just, I don't know, just everything he says is just mad funny, because like I just can't tell if he's being serious or not. It's like
it's the same experience if you've ever played against Tenured. In
True.
both DNF Duel and Grand Blue. Every time I fight that guy, I cannot tell if he's being serious or he's trolling.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah, he's just like one of those people I would call just like generally unserious, you know? Like
That's a good way to describe it. That's a good way to describe it. But
oh, unblockable. Oh, okay. You can like Raging Strike to stabilize in that situation, but obviously Dragalia is not a Vira main.
I think Xerche was a little bit frazzled by like, oh, I got hit by the unblockable. You're kind of rolling your eyes or whatever, and then you get command grabbed afterwards, and you're now in an even worse situation.
Drain damage. What a fucking name, bro.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
666.
Mash.
Both of these players. Are we gonna? Who's gonna be the first person to block on wake up? Oh, okay, Xerche
Okay,
got
we
it.
blocked the mix up.
Xerche got it.
I think you get over actually. Yeah. I waited a few moments too. It doesn't make it to corner though. Might have been better to cash out at SSBA there. Oh no! Oh, clearly through close age. And that didn't unblockable, but this isn't a punish, I don't think. Yeah.
No, it's not.
That's so unfortunate. Like you could tell Xerche had that idea in mind to SSBA like a few decisions back and just was gonna do it like at the first opportunity. Cause that situation, I don't even know if I don't know if Dragalia did the dash forward, but if he didn't, then that's just a punish on block.
There's also some situations where like if you land from an air stall like Xerche was in due to the Lumi, you might be like, all right, I'm gonna press like button into SSBA on landing, and you buffer it a little bit too early so the button doesn't come out. You just get SSBA and you feel like you got an egg on your face.
I don't get it. How do you think Dragalia feels about getting hit by Narmaya shit?
I feel like every fighting game player, when they have to fight their own main, regardless if it's in the mirror match or not, you get hit by something, you're like, man, come on, man. Anytime I have to fight against Lucilius in ranked, I get hit by something, I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's a different feeling than like when you're playing a mirror match, because fighting game players, when they play mirror matches and something like that happens, they'll be like, yo, I'm gonna show this dude I can do it better.
Yeah.
But when you're not playing the character, it's like, well, you actually just have to hold whatever is going on.
Yeah. What was the reset? I like it. Xerche trying to sneak in an extra hit there. Going straight to SSBA.
We're all the way in the other corner, Xerche. You have nowhere to go.
Huh. Where are you going,
There's
bud?
no more room.
Believe in victory.
Backdashing for dear life.
Where is he going? I don't know where he went.
Xerche, the right corner is not your home. You've not historically had a good time over here. I don't know why you're so eager to go back.
Yeah, I don't know. Really likes the real estate, I guess. I don't know.
The shade over in this corner is very nice.
Yes.
I'm cooling
Too hot
down.
outside. He's like, I do that to people. You can't do that to me.
Battle 2.
That's the other side of the coin of what we were talking about earlier. Like, you feel like annoyed, whatever, if you get hit by one of your own character's silly things. But in contrast, you are also hyper aware of your character's silly things. So Dragalia right there having incredible foresight to just say, alright, Xerche is gonna try and mix me up with the timing. I'm gonna just hold down back and 2H after I see the blue.
Oh.
Yup.
It's like it's only a matter of time.
Dragalia was in the Grand Blue Zone. Xerche's back to the corner. Dragalia slightly past the timer. So good of a spacing to react to your opponent trying to bust out with something. Didn't quite get there in time. It was the armored version, so Dragalia could have just scooped him out of it.
Can. Uh-oh. You lose a break point for that too. That's brutal. Oh, drops though. I don't know if that hits. Oh, it does. Okay. Oh, you can fly animation too.
You're not dead, right?
Oh,
No,
so
not quite.
she didn't get all the hits.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
I love empty jump mid, baby. A classic. You think on like every knockdown these players are thinking to themselves, what is the silliest possible thing I can do? It seems like the way that this match has been going. Both players are they're not thinking about what is the correct option. They're on what is the funniest option.
Okay, good cash out here from Xerche. Okay. That at least shows that we at least play a little bit of Narmaya. I don't know how much time he puts into the character, but
This is one of my favorite SSPs.
yeah, but I feel like we like almost never get to see the full animation because it does so much damage before the animation even comes out.
It's like the first two and the very last like animation hit that do all the damage.
Yeah.
Middle is like whatever. But the full animation for it is so sick.
It is. Oh my god. And that doesn't happen if you do H version. H versions are usually air unblockable.
I do kind of wonder why the light versions are not air unblockable. That feels kind of strange.
Yeah. Well, usually the M versions of DPs are usually they're air unblockable, but only at the early active frames.
Yeah, yeah.
And I guess they just want there to be a more distinct difference between, you know, metered, quote unquote metered, and or cooldown or not cooldown DP.
Yeah.
Hate this dude.
Yeah, you know, to be fair, Dragalia did Guard Crush, Raging Strike into the follow-up, let the combo drop, and then did it again to kill Xerche.
I feel that.
I can understand that. I'd be mad too.
Yeah, understandable. Oh.
Huh?
Interesting. Interesting strategy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
There it is again.
Hurt.
That Guard Crush being a thorn in Xerche's side. I think we've yet to see a spot dodge on them.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think we've seen one yet. Oh. The Mystic's exchange.
Dragalia was traversing the screen by just whiffing buttons and moving forward with them.
Actually, really funny.
Running.
That means Dragalia would have
overrated.
the sickest 2B, bro.
That's true. Imagine Dragalia's 5M strings.
Oh my god.
Sensational.
Absolute cinema. Oh, that's punish.
No.
Oh, that was a punch. No, brother.
Predator missed a win down.
Believe in victory.
He actually had the round on that that El Scarlet Oath on block, but it's a little bit. He's like, I'm brave counting whatever the fuck I block. I don't care what it is.
That's definitely a mindset that I, as well as plenty of other players, get into. Like, all right, I know this will get them off of me no matter what. And then you see that you guard cancel something unsafe. Shit, I could have punched that.
Oh my god, the 6/6H's. They're trying to steal souls out here. Again. And again, we find ourselves in that right side corner. No! Oh, it doesn't combo. Okay.
Yep, force the guard crush, and Dragalia not going for the
No!
follow-up, knowing it.
Oh no, bro.
Dragalia is trying his best to force Xerche to spot dodge 1 by the end of this set. There's another.
He thought that he wasn't gonna let it rip, so he didn't bother guard canceling. Okay,
There we go!
but we don't get it. It's so far away. It's like hard to get anything good. Wow.
Both players no
Killing
BP.
SSBA here soon. Oh, he might have tried. I wonder what he actually tried to do there.
We gotta nerf Ferry.
You might be onto something. You might be onto something. We might have to shoot Ferry again.
Rarely anyone plays her in actual like tournament competition or like serious competition. But when we're just like shooting the shit, people love Vira.
Gotta run for now. Thanks for hosting. No problem. You'll likely, since you signed up so early, you'll likely be on for next week. So I'm sure we'll talk to each other before then. Thanks for playing. So Jason, I've actually been playing a lot with Jason as of late. Like Morphtronic and Jason have both been joining my open lobbies lately. And so like I've been able to see like some of their grind. I've played Jason a lot. We've played an ungodly amount of Djeeta Belial in the past like week or two. And yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely a different style of Djeeta than some of maybe the more known, I guess is the word I want to use. Like everyone knows Salts, obviously. Plasma's also been doing some work in the online tournament scene. But there's not that many Djeetas left, right? Like there's just not all that many out there. I feel like there's not that many people actually representing the character anymore.
She got hit with the top tier Shoto who became not the top tier Shoto dilemma. She was, the best
Shoto, I think. Well,
one of the best.
Just about, yeah.
Yeah,
it was arguable for Belial.
Between
obviously.
like her and Belial, right?
Yeah.
And now the people that were playing Djeeta are probably now either playing Belial or like Catalina instead.
Catalina, yeah. That's true. I still think she's quite good for what it's worth. One of the interesting things, you know how much I hate, like, you've been here for years, like, people may not know, like, Pineapple's been in my community, like, since Dragon Ball days, and so, like, one of the things that I've always hated was when people would get into, like, tier list seasons, and I'm just like, bruh, this and so, but just, like, looking at what people think about the state of the game and the characters and whatnot. Like, I'm actually a little surprised on how low some people have Djeeta. Djeeta, who was definitely like top 5 last patch. This one, I'm seeing people like have her as low as like straight up a mid-tier character. I don't think she's fallen that much personally, but it's interesting that people think that way.
I don't necessarily either, but I think one of the things that people valued about her the most in the previous versions was her, at the time, obscene corner carry off of pretty much any hit, right?
Yeah.
And in the current day and age, now with third hit of Rekka not wall bouncing, you don't get the extra corner carry from the third Rekka being used. You don't get a wall bounce either. And it feels like in some degree, they took Djeeta's corner carry and just stapled it onto Catalina. So, like, the thing that most people are playing Djeeta for, you can just play Catalina now. Of course, you don't get that Shoto with, like, a hyper-fast walk speed that Djeeta still is.
Yeah.
But, you know, some of the
I mean,
strength that she used to
Catalina's
have
buttons
on
cover so much that, like, you probably don't need to even walk as much in the first place, because...
Yeah.
He's the...
I feel like a character with Djeeta's walk speed and a Shoto kit can never be that bad.
Yeah, I agree. I actually love fast walk speed characters. Like love it.
I played a little bit of her in ranked a little while ago, and shimmying people with that character feels so good. And then I go back to playing Lucilius and try to do the same thing, and I'm like, I can't do that anymore.
He's like, this is not how this character functions.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, back throw incident. You can die here. Thank you for the follow. Decent D, welcome to the stream. Appreciate it. All right, game one, gonna go to Jason. I want to see if, does this work? Oh, it does. So they added the overlay software. They just did an update where they added like little animations on score change and like player change and stuff. So like, I'm like over here messing with this one has like a little flip. It's like
Victory.
I've just been messing with them. Like, oh, some of them are complete nonsense. Like there's one that just like literally makes the number C's. And like it shakes violently, and I'm just like, what? Like, look at this.
All right. What?
I'm like, why is this? I don't get it.
That's like such a violent. That looks so uncomfortable.
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
What are you doing to that number? Why is it?
I don't get it.
Is it okay?
It's having an episode. Call a doctor, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Morph, going back to his main. This is the character that he's in Master and with and everything. And this is a funny thing. Like way back when the game first came out, I think I remember running into Morph on ranked. And it was definitely 2B at that time as well. I just ran into all the 2Bs unranked when this game came out. I don't know.
There was a period shortly after 2B's release where I felt like 2 out of 4 matches that you were gonna have in any given ranked session would be 2B. Like,
yeah,
the following like 2 to 3 weeks after her release, everyone was playing 2B,
and like it kind of like I think more a lot of people will remember how much fucking Beatrix there was. Oh my god, bro.
Dude.
Bro, it was actually insane. Like you could not play against any other character but Beatrix.
I don't get it. Okay, it was actually 20%. Yeah, like a 20% presence in all games. That is
so
insane.
Crazy. Yeah, that is absurd. Oh, punish. Okay. 8. Okay, we take this knockdown instead. Most 2Bs choose to like stay spaced after that ender because they don't want to deal with any wake up nonsense. Oh, that reach! He didn't even blame himself.
Yeah. He was like, surely this is whipping, right?
Okay, where are we gonna go with this?
Chain? Oh, doesn't opt for the chain.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, caught you trying to hold up or something. In the string. All right, clean round from Morph. Haven't seen many of those from him yet.
Jason's been playing at a pace that Morph hasn't really been able to match yet. keeping up the plus frames like EX Fireball. We've seen a whole lot of U Fireball, a tool that since this game came out, people were like, yo, this Djeeta U Fireball is kind of silly.
Oh yeah, yeah, it is just pretty nonsense move. Obviously a little worse now because of the use skill changes, but like it doesn't matter. It still does exactly what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, I mean, as we talk about it right there,
Yeah, it
Jason
just burns
Diaz
all his
had
meter.
100. Yeah, has 100 meter and immediately just lets 2 of them rip. The first one function as an anti-air. Sure, why not? And then the rest of them is just plus frames on plus frames on plus frames.
Oh. Oh, okay, we're out of there. Oh, okay. Yeah, Djeeta 6XL is still ham, by the way. I would just like to point out.
Oh yeah.
That should still be reaching. Oh, again. Get it, like, Jason's like holding up on his block strings. I don't know what he's scared of either, because he's not in it's not like Morph is in throw range or anything there. You just letting go of block, I don't know.
Believe in victory.
Weird.
Battle 1. Engage.
Not believing that Morph is gonna commit to the extended light strings. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's really funny when you see people get hit by 2Ls crouching.
Yeah. What did you do? Especially when it's not a counter hit.
Right.
Like what happened here?
You definitely were holding up. Oh, the preemptive BC coming back to bite you. Like I think BC has definitely poisoned the mind of players. And that like we all are so hyper aware of BC being a thing that like people are like, this is so strong. There's like nothing in the world that I'm gonna do but this option, and they don't switch up that idea even if like the situation pans out differently, because they're just like, oh well, it's BC, so it'll probably work out for me in the end. But you can die, bro. Like you get raging strike, you're gonna die.
Yeah, you definitely are. All right, Jason. Pulling us up.
That was
going with the
Battle 2.
that super when she is in SSBA threshold gets automatically powered up. It's no longer an SBA. It is an SSBA. It has the damage. It has the 2 bravery point removal. For whatever reason.
That's a protagonist privilege, and it actually like matters. It matters a lot for Djeeta in particular, because especially if you're like someone that likes to try to super things in neutral, like if you're trying to like super through projectiles and stuff. Her actual SSBA is horrible for that. It has like no horizontal at all.
This one,
but this one on the other hand.
So yeah.
Oh, nice. Not a safe jump.
The Grand Super actually has the same thing. It functions a little bit differently, right? Because his is like a separate input to buff it up. Where Djeeta's, it's the same move. It just gets stronger.
Believe in victory.
They said we're gonna make it even easier for, you know, I saw Impurist Club talking about how he was disappointed that they took out the rave input that she used to have in vanilla. Yeah, I saw people talking about that. I was like, yeah, that would have been cool to still be around. Mix. Got a guard button that. You see Ladeway back use that setup a decent amount. Wow. The hold on the baseball swing is so funny.
Morph was just betting that JasonDS was not going to press on it, not going to try anything. And, yeah, I mean, he was right.
Yeah. Whether that was well advised or not is, you know, a different story. Oh no, again. That's like so unbelievably early. And that's the thing about 2B's air buttons, right? Like JH is so absolutely massive that even though she's so far above you, Jason still like felt like, okay, I'm gonna brave counter because there's no way I'm gonna anti-air this, because anti-airing this button's a nightmare.
I am not a believer in anti-airing 2B, to be quite honest. If I want to contest 2B in the air, I'm pressing an air-to-air button or going for air throw or something. I am not trying to like 2H her or DP anti-air. It's not gonna work out well.
Yeah, it's difficult unless you have a character that like can hit both sides reliably. then it's like not really worth it. It's like you're just gonna die.
Yeah, there's some characters who have 2Hs that are better equipped to handle that than others, like 2B herself, since her 2H is disgustingly vertical. But a lot of other characters have a ton of difficulty with that situation.
Yeah, bro, 2B, this character, I feel like every patch, there's so much discourse about this character because the 2B players are like, bro, they nerfed us so hard, what the fuck? And then everyone else is like, what are you talking about, bro? This character is still a war crime.
Yeah, it's the 2B players be like, come on, give us something. And then everyone else be like, they didn't nerf you enough.
Shout out to Tega, bro. Tega is 2B's biggest hater on the planet, bro.
I don't think that people who play other characters, especially people who played vanilla Granblue, I don't think 2B could ever be possibly nerfed enough to satisfy them. I think vanilla players will hate this character as long as she is selectable on the character select screen.
Oh my god, bro. This 6XL, bro. 6XL, bro. It just pulls up like you.
I mean, because the hitbox on it is pretty generous. She sticks her sword out really far. But also, 6XLs tend to get better the faster your walk speed is.
Yes.
It's why you don't see characters like Vasaraga doing 6XL almost ever. Because his is horrible. He doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere.
Djeeta flies across the screen because you press forward and you're already moving at Mach 10.
Yeah, Voss 6XL, I pretty much only see in like crouch confirm combos. Other than that, I like don't ever see them press it in neutral, really.
It doesn't do it.
It just doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah. Like a foot.
Okay. Oh wow! Doesn't do the follow up. Just actually gets a punish with 2M there. That was interesting.
Sweep catching JasonDS standing, not expecting it, because the usual autopilot is straight into that mid follow up.
Okay, right of the corner. So hard to stop 2B from doing that too. It's like, because of how hard it is to anti-air, it's like a lot of the time they can just flee the scene.
Yeah, you gotta be willing to commit to like an air to air. Oh, Jason had the right idea, just not the right timing.
Oh, okay, this is the punish. This should be death. You're gonna have no brave points.
Yep. Oh, doesn't even need the whole string. Easy.
Battle 3. Engage.
All right. Can Morph tie this up? Go ahead.
If Jason picked up off that air counter hit, he would have been the best player in the world. We are!
That's the beautiful thing about fighting games, too. It's like, even some people, like, obviously not everyone is the best player in the world, but sometimes there's moments where they did some shit, you're like, yo, is this guy winning Evo? Like,
Yo, tell me why Djeeta, like, pulls out all these ethereal weapons, right? She got, like, a sword, a bow, a harp, a gun.
Yeah.
And she's not even using them properly. She's just hitting you with all of them.
She's just hitting you with them.
She pulls out a gun and slaps you with it. Like, what?
It would have been, like, imagine if they made Djeeta, like, what if she was a stance character that just actually used all the different weapons? She, like, rotated through them or something? It's like...
Believe in victory.
What are you even gonna do with a harp?
Engage.
That's in her lineup. What is she
gonna
doing
throw
with
it? She's gonna throw it. Throw the harp at someone. She plays it and it buffs her debuff. She's like a bard. She's like.
Oh, I like that adaptation from Jason. Recognizing there was no Rekka cooldown, she's like, what do I do?
Okay. Uh-oh, yeah, that hurts.
pre-patch, you would have already taken like 40%.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Thank
I'm
goodness.
pretty sure you died on that combo pre-patch.
Yeah. Thank goodness that the ultimate skills had their scaling nerfed when used as starters.
Great.
Spin to her box is getting caught. Yo, Jason, cold Morphtronic all the way out. Ran the whole length of the field chasing down that 5U, knowing I know you're gonna command backdash. I see it. I feel it in my bones.
Stare down. Don't press shit. It's not a punish.
That is
Okay.
though.
Yeah, and Jason actually pressed a button there too. He got no escapes afterwards. I think Eureka is like, actually, is Eureka -2? I thought it was a little bit more minus than that actually. Check.
I don't know.
I know it's been safe, but I'm not sure if it's safe because of the pushback. So like maybe if she does it into the corner on block, she can be
think it's-
thrown.
I think it's punishable if she's close enough.
It's -4, yeah. So
Yeah.
it's if you're back to corner and she does it, then you do straight up get punished.
When they rip early. Again, the backstway into the sweep, catching Jason.
Oh my god.
Oh my!
What
He
the
tried to do
hell
the Coach
was that?
Steve. He tried to do the Coach Steve. The number of times that Coach Steve in tournament will just run up to people and just hold up and do JL as a throw bait. It works way more often than it has any right to.
Yeah, I've done it myself as well sometimes. Especially good against people that like to like do weird shit, like try to air throw you and shit. They just get cooked because it's like active the whole time. You actually can't get the throw out in time. Oh. Oh god.
Jason
Striker throw.
highlighting that
Oh.
strength of Djeeta.
Oh, okay. It's another
Quite
hit.
dead. Not quite in chip
Gonna
range
cover
either.
chip-
Got
Wait,
sucked out
he
of the
bu-
bombs.
Oh no. That was almost a disaster for Morphtronic. What the? He pulled him out of the orb chip. What a game, what a game.
If Morph was like 2 frames later on pressing JH in that scenario, he would have gotten smoked by that Raging Strike.
Bro, that's gotta be one of the worst feelings in this game, period, is when you bait someone's Brave counter and they get Raging Strike and then it anti-airs you and you get full combo.
It really is.
It's gotta be one of the worst feelings.
There might not be a worse feeling than that in this game.
Okay. Gotta do, like, you see how early he had to press that UDP just to make sure that this chip makes contact. Oh, gotcha. Second throw. He spends his last BP on this. Combo limit kicks in as well.
Yeah, that's pretty crippling for 2B since he needed that last hit to get the skill gauge back.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Morphtronic still keeping it respectable within 2.
1. Engage.
So in a first to 7, right? Like at what point in a first to 7 do you feel like this is just like pretty rough to come back from? Like what gap in your mind?
I think anything before 6, I'm chilling. Personally, if I'm down like Morphtronic is here, like 5-2 in that previous one, I'm hanging out. If Jason gets to 6 up, then I'm sweating a little bit.
If it's
Me personally.
if the set ends, like how close does that have to be for you to call an exit, like a first to 7? What's
Yeah.
the score? What's the score that it needs to be for you to call it a close set?
7
Would you call
to-
7? Would you say 7? I would say 7-5.
I think it depends on the quality of the games within.
That's fair. That's fair.
7-4, I think, would be my default.
Okay.
If the matches were relatively competitive. If they were kind of, you know, one way or the other, then maybe a little bit higher, like a 7-5.
If the first person wins 4 straight and then the other wins 7 straight, you're not gonna be like, yeah, that was close.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what are we gonna do here? Waiting for that BC. I think that's not. Ooh, rare. The thing is, like, QB has other buttons that are really good to go air to air with. They just like very rarely press them because JH is like, you know, it's the one button does all in a lot of cases.
Yeah, it really is the Swiss Army knife. Your cross up button, cool. Your air to air button, yeah, it works sometimes. Your air to ground button, beautiful. Like,
so he gets level 2 power raise on this.
I wonder if he's gonna go for the third. That level 3 power charge 5U is an absurd move.
That is true. I think it's really funny. This is completely unrelated, aside from general talking about 5U stuff. But I think it's really funny that level 1, the aura is green. I don't know why they chose green for it. Cause like does she stink? Like what's going on here? Yeah. Like why we choose green, guys? I don't understand. Oh, catch a second throw. You're gonna die for that, friend.
Yeah, not level 3, so it's not, you know, if it was level 3, I think you would have died before the super.
Yeah.
Thankfully, you at least get the mercy of making them spend 100 meter. But, oh, it's such a punishing throw bait now. In the previous patch, 5U kind of felt like a whatever move, but now it is such a useful tool in her arsenal.
Yeah, before the patch, no Djeeta really used it. Like, it was really used only for like a frame kill. They didn't really like use the flip that much, you know?
Yep.
So it's cool that we actually get to see the move used in return. Like, you know, obviously it took away some of the corner carry and whatnot, but they did give her a pretty nice shimmy tool.
I think the main change that brought her over for it is the level... I don't know if it's level 2 and onward, or if it's any level charge, being plus on block. Where previously, I think only level 3 was plus on block, and nobody wanted to charge it up long enough to get to level 3. So they're like, forget it.
Yeah, all versions right now, all level 1, 2, and 3 are all plus on block.
Okay, yeah.
And then level 0 is -2, so...
Yeah, I think last patch, level 3 was the only plus on block one. So people just said, forget it. I'm not charging that long to get a plus on block move.
It takes a lot of time. Like, spending time charging, you could be doing anything else. And most of the time, your opponent is doing anything else. So it's like... Yeah.
They also, I think they sped it up by like 25% this patch. The bar went up slower before, too.
Yeah, that much is definitely true. It levels up much faster than it used to. I like that they're actively changing 5U functions because it's supposed to be like a unique, you know, like a unique skill. So I like that they're like making changes that make those things more pronounced for people if they can. Like obviously some are some characters 5U's like what more can you really do with them? Like oh, okay. Oh,
jump in.
Another jump in.
Goes for the U skill instead of the SSBA. I think
it's Morph gonna mash.
Oh, yes, he is.
Flinched.
Delayed it, but the mash came out anyways, and Jason had a wall of fire ready to stop him.
2 for flinching, as they say.
Narmaya versus
Shoot.
Ladiva.
Sometimes when I hear 2B, I just think I don't remember rocket power.
Engage.
You remember Rocket Power? I don't know if anyone remembers that fucking cartoon. Yeah, Kopi hit master on Narm like 2 days ago. But yeah, I keep thinking they always used to talk about Shubies in that show. Sometimes when people talk about 2B, I don't know why, but that comes to mind. Oh no, Brave counter gone wrong. Okay.
Battle 2. Engage.
Now this is actually super interesting because like I actually haven't seen Kopi play in tournament. It's been months at this point because most of the time, you know, Kopi's spending his time commentating instead of playing, which, you know, hard to find time to do both sometimes. But I have seen a lot of nothing versus Narmaya, and results are kind of varied. I feel like there's weeks where he beats all the Narms, and then there's weeks where he loses to all the Narms. Oh, what was the rest of my combo? Okay, let me see through. This is oh, another reset Cena. You're dead, my friend. The dreaded 6XL. It comes for us all, chat. You can dread it, you can run from it. It will arrive all the same. Yeah, this weekend is really weird schedule for events surrounding this game. Like I was talking about before, like Southeast Asia Major is like I'm pretty sure it's in Singapore, so they're like 13 hours ahead. And so pools happened at 1:30 a.m. last night. And top 8 is at like 4 a.m. tonight. So yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that to myself and just stay up all through that. We'll just watch it after I wake up. But Risk, the SoCal event is all tomorrow for Grand Blue. They decided to do Grand Blue all on Sunday, so we'll be watching that for sure.
Battle 1.
Gotta cheer on Zane and Salts. Those are the only two that I remember are going. There's probably more people that we know that are pulling up too. Waking up for top 8, 5 a.m. stream. I would only do that if I am paid an ungodly amount of money. Otherwise, y'all can wait until like 10 a.m. bro. Like it'll Surely we can wait. Ooh. Tomorrow's stream's already gonna be long because of Risk, so, and because it's a West Coast tournament, times are a little bit worse for us than otherwise.
Battle 2. Engage.
Let me check on this real quick. All right, let me see. Going to Risk. Zippy. Okay. Fake Shuabu. PP Man. Zane. The homie G-Tech. Salts. Oh, Else is going too. Okay, yeah, I think the top 8 will end up really good. Destin's going. Alright. Kopi up 2-0. Okay. Are we swapping characters here? Can you have a moment? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not, I don't have anywhere to be. I'm don't have anywhere to be. I mean, we're doing is we're just hanging out here until TNS because we're gonna watch party that. So I'm certainly not in a rush. But yeah, like I said, I apologize because like I said, you know, I've been working on this game and this community for coming up on a year, and I feel like I haven't done enough to like be more visible, like, you know, actually like be out there, like meet players and talk to them and stuff, mostly because my schedule is fucking nonsense as it is. But gonna give it an honest effort. On top of all the event stuff, it just gets insane. It gets insane, man. It's just, there's just so much shit. It's like, you think you broke it yesterday because your heavy button keeps not coming out? Damn, bro, you throwing your controller at the wall? Let me find out. I never want people to see me as like this passionate tournament organizer. Like, he just runs events, he doesn't really care. Like, I never want to come off like that, you know. That's all. Find a schedule you're used to, but that's the thing though, bro. It's like that's just it, man. Thank you for the follow. That's just it, man. I've been starting to do like regular open lobbies too. So even if you're out there and you're not comfortable like playing up in exhibitions like this, I do open lobbies a pretty good amount of the time so people can just grind and get better. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? It benefits us all, so don't be shy. I'm just kidding. Oh, okay. We've swapped the controllers.
Narmaya versus Festiva.
Kopi, #1 Dr. Pepper fan, huh? I feel like that's a tall claim, chat. I don't know about y'all. I feel like that's a tall claim. Is it?
Battle 1.
Is this slot gonna be the norm? So I'm thinking that it'll have to be a little earlier on normal weeks. The thing is, TNS starts at 6, and I want to do this in a way where people can play in exhibitions and then also play in TNS if they want to, and also have a little bit of time in between to decompress if they need. So starting at 3, I think, is pushing it. If we're doing 5 first to 7s, like if they go long, it could be problematic. So I might, I think next week on the sign up sheet, I have it scheduled to start at 1. 1 will undoubtedly be too early. Like 5 first to 7s are not going to take 5 hours. Might make it 2 for a while, and then like, that was a really nice check. Good shit. I want to run a few first to see like about how long on average they take, and then just kind of position our start time based on that. Because you know, 1 o'clock PM seems reasonable, but like some West Coast players are kind of degen and probably won't even be anywhere near awake at that time. So it might be in our best interest to start a little later anyway. Never forget, like guys, back when I was running things for Dragon Ball Fighters way more, there's a member of my community, his name's Vermeer, and he would regularly wake up at 6 PM. And so like I ran tournaments on Sundays at like 2 Eastern, 3 Eastern, and he would be like, yeah, that's too early. And I'm like, bro, are you fucking, bro? I can't help you, bro. I don't know what you want me to do. It is insane. I could never sleep until 6. Or anywhere near 6. I just feel like my whole day is gone if I sleep that late. Oh, got hit crouching. Oh, no hit confirmed from nothing. You got to reset grab. Oh, spot dodges the BC as well. We have SSBA. If you live this, you do live. Yep, there it is. strike or throw, I choose neither. I will simply super. Oh, okay. That actually could have been cheeky, but kind of messed it up. There was an opportunity there for sure.
でもちょっとでいいから自分自身にも向けてあげてね。
Yo, I thought we got spectator glitch for a second.
Narmaya versus Festiva.
So people are getting points this weekend, huh? Interesting, interesting. I think one thing I want to do
Believe in victory.
once, actually, would it be after this event? Let me check. Let me check how many upcoming events there are, because obviously there's like Frosties and stuff, but I think we're running low on gold events at this point. Just Taku. Oh, Taku's literally the last gold event. Okay. So maybe after Taku, I think I want to make a video that goes over a bunch of scenarios that people will have to qualify, because all we'll have is platinum events left. I think that type of stuff is fun when we're talking about like leagues and circuits and shit. Uh-oh. Preemptive Brave counter getting you in trouble again.
Battle 2. Engage.
You don't die for it this time, but brother. Man, I remember talking to Nothing about this as well. We had a conversation about doing true, like he doesn't do true inputs on SPDs, and I was telling him like I think Ladiva might be the character that matters most on, because like you're hitting a lot of raw specials that are not in cancels. So I don't know.
Believe in victory.
When I don't know how you say his name, but I'm gonna say Jamal. When he was in top 8 yesterday, he did true input for pretty much all of his SPDs. That shit can definitely add up. I don't know. Oh, okay. Let's get the lead. Lariat. Weird knockdown situation mid-screen. Oh, that was gonna stay in front too. Oh, we're not hit confirming. We are not hit confirming, my friends. We are wish confirming.
Battle 2. Engage.
Send it. Okay. Nice. Hope he gets a nice hit confirm. We're gonna make it to you said Suna to immediate. Oh no! Tried to BC, gets grabbed for it. Don't they only play gripplers? Did you mean grapplers? Who's they? I don't know who you mean, who you're referring to when you say they.
Battle 3. Engage.
Oh, I'm not sure. It was actually J-Mom's first Paragon Mine last night. So I'm not as familiar with him because I haven't gotten to see him play as much. I know he's entered like Lost and stuff in the past, but I don't know about anything in like other games or anything like that. But most of the time, like grappler players are just that, right? Grappler players are usually just grappler players. They play grapplers in every game because it's a different mindset entirely.
Believe in victory.
Yeah, I've only ever seen him on Ladiva as well. Same with all three. I mean, like, we've seen nothing on some secondaries here and there, like on Charlotta, but like Gabagool I've only seen on Ladiva. J-Mom I've only seen on Ladiva. I also made a tweet that was like, Ladiva is a fake low tier. That was a really funny tweet. Oh, okay. Defends the drop kick. That should be hitting people at the end of round. That and the Vasaraga flip. Funniest round enders. Oh, oh, that was like max range 6XL. Sheesh.
Battle 2. Engage.
Nice. Still gets the anti-air. Gabba also has a cat. I certainly have never seen it. I don't doubt it though. I feel like a lot of people are gonna have at least pocket cats this season. I think cat's probably the most valuable pocket character right now. I'm thinking. I don't think there'd be a higher value pocket than cat. I think she's like easy enough to where pretty much everyone can learn it because it's pretty straightforward Shoto playstyle.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
I can tell you what I didn't expect was the Alpha Lucilius last night. That was a jump scare. I had not seen that before last night. Oh shit. Oh nice. Okay, we finally get it. We've been looking for that. Nice. Yeah, unfortunately doesn't get more on that, but I don't know what Narm can really do in the anti-air situation from there, outside of what Kopi did. That might have actually been the best he could get. Alright, you're gonna die for this too. Oh, alive? Oh, gets the cross and you're dead. Don't drop this, Kopi. Okay, honestly, that looked like he was gonna fall out. Sprite plays the whole roster at this point. Yeah, I think Alpha is really just a Grand Blue enthusiast. He plays this game so damn much. It's actually crazy. That person just be playing the video game. It's paying off for them. They've entered 4 Paragon lines. They've gotten 3. They got in first place at 3 of the 4. The other one they got 3rd. Yep, still refused to be 6SM. Uh-huh. Where's the reset at? Oh, just gonna go normal Oki. Yeah, this is 6XL, bro. BC into 6XL, the classic.
Battle 3. Engage.
Oh, what the hell was that though? Okay, sweep out of blocks them, the Ladiva classic. We avoid it, and that's still punished. Oh, that has a lot of recovery. It's a slugfest right now. This is a very, very important round. Tied up at 3-3. Ooh, runs for it. Doesn't get the anti-air. You're just going to die.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Pretty back and forth at the moment. These jump-ins are causing some issues for Kopi. Gotta slow down in the neutral a little bit. Lucas, what's up? See, the thing about that emote is, you know, you never really know if you're being serious or not.
Battle 2. Engage.
Okay. No, I've been good. Like I said, today was more of just like a showcase more than anything formal. But we're starting to get the people sign up for next week's. So I think we'll have a real nice lineup when it comes down to it. We've had a few sets today. This is the 4th, I want to say. BEPaw Kiri, and then Dragalia, Xerche, and then Morphtronic, Jason, and now yeah, this is for. This is good because it's giving me a good idea of like how long the actual series will take when we start it next week.
Believe in victory.
You gonna sign up to play some Lucas? Either exclamation point exhibition or it's pinned in chat. The link should be there.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, don't do that. It's fine. There's always week after. We're just it's gonna be weekly reoccurring. So any week you feel like you'll be able to, the signups will be there. Finish. 6-3 for nothing. Sets points.
Battle 1.
Kopi is keeping it real competitive, but we're running away with this one. Wow. The preemptive jump to try to snipe out flip if it came out, but then he just gets Setsuned. Nice. Okay. Oh wow, just 2H hits like that. He didn't even, I don't even think he was airborne yet.
Battle 2. Engage.
Nice. Should get good damage on this. Okay, the delay. It spends his last breakpoint on this though. Might have been a better confirm he could have done, but we're gonna bait DP here. Nope. Kopi. Oh, gets hit. Holding up. Oh, he's live though. And nothing presses after blocking the jump in. I don't know what he was trying there. And no SSBA though. What is happening? Wow, interesting attempt, but I think because the headbutt's unblockable, it also goes through parries. I think I remember hearing something about that. Oh no. Okay, Kobe's still in a good position here. Gotta stabilize. Yep, I like that brave counter, aggressive. No, keep her locked in. You want out, you gotta go the hard way. We're gonna see a jump here from nothing. Oh, caught you slipping. That was like max range on that raging strike too.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh, nice. Outspaces the brave counter too. Man, this is a great round for Kopi. It's gonna be so hard for nothing to come back. You're gonna spend your last BP. Nope, he's trying to block it out. Flash works out in his favor. Oh, and the bait DP, but he gets a 6-6L punish, and it was airborne, and he spends the last break point, so this combo sucks. Doesn't get much. Spin the U. And he's still in trouble here. I don't know if that recovers in time. Oh, it does. Okay. I think if he did it immediately, it would have still hit the would have still hit the spot dodge at the end, but nice. Okay, check the leg. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, it just beats it? I've never seen that interaction before. Okay. That should be death. Okay. Kopi trying to stay alive, needs this round once more. So where things get problematic. Nice, delay DP. Get me the hell out of here. Caught him mashing. Oh, the drop. You needed that damage. Now you gotta worry about like you lariat. Yeah. Oh, it gets stuffs it again. Okay, no BP left for nothing. Oh, he gets anti and he's dead. Okay. Alright, alright. Got ourselves a close set. We're not considering a character switch here, are we? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Narmaya versus Festiva. Believe in victory. Battle 1.
I would love to see the last game situation. I don't know if we're gonna be blessed with that, but we'll see. Oof. Defeat threat early. 6XL Wars. Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, but if both players 6XL each other at the same time, you both die. Oh no. Alive? Yes. Okay, it's gonna be DP. Nothing has DP left though, that's the problem here. Okay, there's one. Crouches it and gets the Raging Strike. I don't know if that was on purpose or if he was trying to BC the Lariat. I assume he was trying to BC the Lariat. Man, that worked out very well. Shout out to Automod. Hey. And that's death. Okay, we're going to game 13. 6-6. Well, there's no money on the line, but there's some pride here. All right, final game.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
What is it gonna be, my friends? Oh, we're whiffing. We're trying to get some advantage early. It doesn't bite on the flip. We actually haven't seen Kopi go for that much this set. Okay, we're out of there. Yup. Brave counter into 6XL, bro. Always got to be on the lookout for it. Going for command grab here. Yep. Kobe's going to be alive. We're going to DP. Nothing yet. Oh, preemptive. 2H was mashing that shit. All right, set point for nothing here. Nice challenge. Okay, we decided DP. See the Lariat come out. This is actually really problematic for Kopi. Striker throw asshole, and again, going for that Raging Strike reset, it has not worked the last few times. Kopi has had his eyes open. Okay, no brave points left. Oh, but Kopi mashes, you're dead, my friend. Good games. Man, I'm so looking forward to when this series formally starts, bro. We're gonna have such success every week.